Puncak Trikora. Puncak Trikora, until 1963 Wilhelmina Peak, is a 4,730 or 4,750 meter high, 15,584 feet, mountain in the Papua province of Indonesia on New Guinea. It lies in the eastern part of the Sudirman, Nassau, range of the Maoke Mountains. Behind Puncak Jaya, Carstensz Pyramid, at 4,884 meters, 16,024 feet, it is either the second or third highest mountain on the island of New Guinea in the Australasian continent. As such, it appears on some 7-second summits lists, although SRTM-data support that Puncak Mandala, Juliana Peak, and the Jayawijaya, Orange, range is higher with 4,760 meters, 15,617 feet. Name: the Dani living near Lake Habema call the mountain Ediakup. Around 1905 the mountain was named after the Dutch Queen Wilhelmina. When Indonesia obtained control of West New Guinea in 1963, it changed the name of the mountain to Puncak Trikora, after the Trikora, Tri-Commando Riyadh, People's Triple Command, speech by Sukarno given in December 1961 at a mass meeting in Yogyakarta. The three commands were, to defeat the formation of an independent state of West Papua, raise the Indonesian flag in that country, and be ready for mobilization at any time. Glaciation. At the beginning of the 20th century, all the highest mountains in New Guinea, including Puncak Jaya, Carstensz Pyramid, Puncak Mandala, Juliana Peak, Mugapalemzit, Edinburgh, and Puncak Trikora, Wilhelmina Peak, were covered by glaciers. The first expeditions to Maoke Mountains documented a strong recent retreat of all glaciers in the area. The ice cap of Puncak Trikora melted between 1936 and 1962. In 1909 the ice cap still reached as low as 4,400 meters, 14,436 feet. Geology. Puncak Trikora is a high point on the Central Range, Sudirman, Nassau, Range, which was created in the late Miocene Melanesian orogeny, caused by oblique collision between the Australian and Pacific plates, and is made of Middle Miocene limestones. History. The navigable Noord River made the mountain more accessible than the other snow-covered peaks of Dutch New Guinea, and the Dutch organized a series of scientific expeditions in the early 20th century to reach the equatorial eternal snow and climb the mountain. The leader of the first two expeditions was the diplomat and amateur biologist H. A. Lawrence. Each expedition was accompanied by soldiers, porters and dayaks, who were employed for their expertise with boat journeys. In July 1907, the first expedition established Camp Alkmaar near where the Noord River, since 1910 known as the Lawrence River, became unnavigable, 4 degrees 40 S 138 degrees 42 E, but was unsuccessful in penetrating to the highest mountain range. The second South New Guinea expedition also used Camp Alkmaar, from where it left on October 9, 1909. A group of 9, including Lawrence and Jan Willem van Nuys, were the first to reach the eternal snow of New Guinea at a height of 4,460 meters, 14,633 feet, on November 8, 1909. From the ridge they observed a large lake to the north, which Lawrence named Lake Habema, 4 degrees 08 S 138 degrees 40 E, after a member of the expedition. No attempt was made to reach the Wilhelmina summit. The return trip was severe, with a loss of 4 expedition members. The explorers finally returned to Camp Alkmaar in mid-December. The summit was first reached in 1913 during the Third South New Guinea expedition, which lasted from September 1912 to April 1913 and followed the same route. It was led by Alphonse Fransen Herderschie, an officer of the Royal Netherlands East Indies Army, and its aim was to research the soils, flora and fauna of the region that lay above 2,300 meters. Other expedition members were the zoologist Gerard Martinez Versteeg, the botanist August Adrian Pola, the geologist Paul-François Hubrecht, and J.B. Seidnala, an Indonesian GP. Herderschie also took over the role of ethnographer. Including soldiers, porters and dayaks, the baggage train had 241 members. They were divided up into several groups in order to carry out the different tasks in a time-effective way. Herderschie, Hubrecht and Versteeg formed the summit team, which reached the Wilhelmina top on February 21, 1913. The 1920–1922 Central New Guinea expedition had as goal to reach the mountain from the north coast over a route partially explored in a 1914 military expedition. On February 7, 1920 the first exploration, under leadership of A.J. van Overing, started at the mouth of the Mamberamo and followed the Edinburgh River. In October, They had climbed across the Sudirman Mountains and reached the upper Swart Valley, now Toli Valley. Here they made first contact with the Lani people, aka the Western Dani people, an agricultural people with whom they stayed for 6 weeks. Running out of time and food provisions, this expedition returned without climbing Wilhelmina. A follow-up expedition starting in June 1921 and led by J.H.E. Kramer, who was surveyor the previous year, retraced the route, and via the upper Balium Valley and Lake Habema reached the summit on December 4, 1921. Among the ascendants was Paul Hubrecht, who had been on the top in 1913 and noticed that the ice cap had retreated considerably since 8 years before.